Welcome to Project MFG's 2026 Clash of Trades. I'm your host, Jesse Trenk, Senior Applications Engineer with Mastercam. Over 50 schools participated in this season's Machining Challenge, and only 16 teams moved on to the regional rounds of qualification. Today, we're at WSU Tech in Wichita, Kansas for the Midwest Regional Qualifier. This is our last of 4 stops on the road to nationals. If you haven't seen our other qualifiers for this season, covering the Eastern, Western, and Southern regional competitions, be sure to check them out. Only one team from each of the 4 regions will advance to nationals for a shot to win $100,000. Get ready for some machining action. This is Clash of Trades. We are Southwestern Illinois College, and we are here to rock.
We are WCC, and we are here to CNC.
We are Autry Tech, and you ain't hungry enough.
We're STC, and we're too hot to handle.
Automation is the future. I mean, it's already here, but really to be competitive, that's how the industry is going to be moving.
The machining portion of this competition is to make the lower housing, the primary arm, and the secondary arm.
I have no idea what we're making at all. I'll eventually see what the assembly goes to, but no idea yet.
So the arms are going to be used for a robot to pick up that lower housing. Once we find the winners here, they'll be up against the other 3 previous winners at the finals in May.
The 4 things we're going to be graded on for this competition is our additive manufacturing, teamwork, our costs, and the CMM reports.
Competitors, are we ready? Yes, sir. We're going to count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start.
So right now I'm loading up tools in the machine. Hopefully probe everything right. We're going to go easiest to machine to hardest. We're sure that we're going to do well, but I pray that that does not be our downfall.
Thomas, pull up tool 14.
The legacy our school has is a really big one. We've competed 2-3 years, and we've made it to nationals every round. There's a bit of pressure trying to live up to their legacy that they left us.
No getting aggravated. No getting aggravated. Same goes for me. We have to work together.
I blame you, Thomas.
Don't. We're not doing it.
Something that's also very important is the teamwork and cooperation aspect of this competition. Like, this is all about learning how to cooperate and work with your teammates in a positive and upbuilding way.
Oh yeah, throwing chips.
Oh, I did not anticipate such an issue. There's too many points in the G-code for the machine to read as fast as I would like it to cut. Just takes too much time to generate the toolpath for it to be worth trying to fix anymore.
Yeah, make those chips, baby.
Just started machining. We're doing the top side where it has most of the pockets in it instead of the big bowl. Once we get all of this done, we'll take this out. Then we'll start on the fixture, which only takes 20 minutes, I think.
With the 3/4 inch being such a big tool, we just didn't put it in the collet enough, and when it went in for a really deep and thick pass, it ripped itself out of the collet.
We're a little behind where we wanted to be, so we made some compromises to rough this part out. We have about an 8-minute roughing cycle, which is insanely quick.
Additive manufacturing is super important because you can test your parts. There's many applications for it. We went to Cox Aerospace manufacturer, and they used 3D printing to put inside the hole so they can ship them easier.
Additive manufacturing is a great addition to this competition. It's useful in all aspects of manufacturing, from prototyping to complementary parts.
Pretty much as the additive specialist manufacturer, I will go and examine the CAD programs we're printing, and I'll go and find the orientations I should print them as.
Most prints, when they're on 3D printers, print better when they're shifted on a 45-degree angle. On one print, I'm doing it 45 on its side and twisted. One print is just straight up, but on a 45, and then one print is on its side at a 45. So we'll see which one is better.
We wanted to move the 3D printer off the table because we saw it shaking quite a lot.
but we didn't recalibrate it, and it sounds like we also had a adhesion problem.
Today we're here at WSU Tech, the Gene Haas Innovation Lab. You know, hosting competitions like this is great, not only for WSU Tech, but gives a good place for Project MFG to help students who actually have a passion in machining.
As an instructor at Washtenaw, my goal is to get a student interested at an early level.
So since our journey with Project MFG, my enrollment's up, students love it.
You can get someone that had no idea that they had that little spark or something about manufacturing.
It's nice to be able to teach, make the country a little bit better place when it comes to manufacturing.
Op 1 done. Now we're doing the holding plate for option 2.
Yeehaw! All of these holes are off. That makes it impossible for us to do op 2 with it. We're gonna be pivoting to switching to the side arms first.
It's not in the pocket, dude. For some reason, our part doesn't want to fit in our fixture where the radiuses are really small. So instead of sitting here for another 30 minutes trying to figure out why, I'm just gonna plunge the corners out. Yes! Yes!
We only got about 3 hours left. Lower housing's almost done. And then we can quickly get the 4 others done.
Everything was fine in the program, and then everything was not fine in real life. There's a chance the end mill was being sucked out as it was milling, and it started cutting deeper than it should have been.
We're finishing up our last side here. We're just deburring the edges. After this, we've got to take the bolts out, put a clamp through the middle, and remove the bolt holes, and then we start on the next part. As long as the other 2 parts run well, we should be able to get everything done, though every time you say that, you end up with 10 minutes on the clock.
Got an hour and a half left. We ran into the issue of we're trying to pound out the last 4 parts as quickly as possible. But inside Fusion, our feed rate is set to a minimum, but the machine itself can't go that fast, so it errored out instead of just going its max speed.
I blew my tool up. Happened to be the tool we're doing all of our roughing with.
Let's just get it done.
Okay, turn it on.
We crashed our machine. The tool just wasn't touched off properly.
Machines don't crash themselves, people crash machines. So make sure you take your time and do your due diligence. That's my #1 thing I like to tell people.
We think we can save it.
I broke another tool because the tool I broke last, I didn't want to waste a bunch of time re-roughing a bunch of air. So I tried to just let it run, and there was a spot I missed, and then it blew up my 1/8" end mill.
We're getting ready to do our final operation with 30 minutes left. It's a 40-ish minute program. It's running pretty fast.
12 minutes left.
So we were running everything way faster than I've ever run any parts before. It was scary, I'll tell you what.
Did it break up?
I have no idea what's gonna happen, to be honest.
Chance. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Today we completed the lower housing and then both of these secondary arms as well as the 3D printed parts.
We got the main part done and 2 of the smaller arms, and then we almost got the 3rd one done.
We only got to finish the lower housing, which is unfortunate.
We 3D printed the 2 parts, and I think those are pretty good.
The CMM is going to be taking contact on the part, and it's going to give you very precise measurements, and then the report is going to tell you how well they made that part to the way that it was supposed to be made.
Well, welcome and thank you for coming. You absolutely want to be proud that you made it here. With no further ado, the team that is going to move on to nationals is Autry Technical Center.
I'm very proud of my team. We're gonna get to go up there for a 3rd year. I'm excited for it.
We're going to nationals!
The Midwest delivered power, precision, and serious machining talent. The final tickets to the national championship have been claimed, and now the stage is set. Our final 4 teams competing at nationals this year are from Alabama, Wallace State Community College, from California, Yuba College, from Pennsylvania, Thaddeus Stevens College of Technology, and finally, from Oklahoma, Autry Technology Center. The only thing left now is to crown a champion. See you at the National Championship.